Alright, this is seriously gonna be a huge piece of shit, and I have to hurry and do it really fast because my brother's in the shower, and if he comes out and hears me talking to myself in my room, he's probably gonna get confused. This week, since it's the middle of May, so this is obviously gonna start happening for a lot of us, is going to be about summer, and what to you, like, is the epitome of summer? What smells like summer, what sounds like summer, all of that. Basically, the five senses of summer, if that makes any sense. And then just like your perfect day in the summer. I don't know, whatever the fuck you want to talk about that has to do with summer, do it. Okay, this is always really strange. Whenever I tell some people this, they don't understand it. Um, for me, the sound that is like the epitome of summer, like there's nothing that sounds more like summer than this, is the sound of baseball cleats on gravel. Especially if they're metal cleats, or no, it's metal cleats on concrete and just like rubber cleats on gravel. Greatest sound in the entire world. Like, when was it? It was like, it was before school got out and the weather started getting really nice, and there's a guy apparently that lives in the dorms that's really into baseball, but he's a Cardinals fan, so but I don't know, it was like the end of April, and he was outside in baseball cleats walking on the courtyard, and I'm not even kidding. Like, I stopped and I like sat down and acted like I was sending a text message just to listen to it, because like that is the sound that like for my entire life is always just sounded like summer. I don't know. The smell, okay, this isn't really summer, this is more spring, but like especially in the Midwest, especially in this area, um there is a shit ton of rain and thunderstorms in spring, and it's the beginning of summer. So for me, the smell, and it's kind of the same, it's the feeling too, because if you've ever walked outside right before a thunderstorm, you know what I'm talking about. But like, there's like a staticness in the air that doesn't make, that sounds like it makes no sense, but there's some kind of feeling in the air when you go outside that you can just tell it's gonna thunderstorm. Like, that's the greatest. And the smell, oh my god, the smell before a thunderstorm. The smell before rain at all, to me, smells like summer. I don't know why. Like, it's just, I just love it. It's so nice. I can't even think of any. Okay, the taste. Bomb pops. Like those popsicles that are like blue, white, and red. And that's just because it kind of goes with the baseball thing, but like my whole childhood was basically spent at baseball parks, like watching my brothers play baseball. And one of my brothers, my oldest brother, one of the guys on his team, his dad worked for, I think Blue Bunny does those, and at like every game they would have those, and I would like flip the fuck out because there was nothing else for me to do at like 5, but I would get a bomb pop and that would taste like summer. Like, without a doubt, it's always like that. The hell is my other sense? Taste, touch, hearing. Oh, the sight. There are some days out here where I don't know how it happens, but you ever see those pictures where like it's like a picture of the sky, and there's always clouds in it, and somehow the clouds look like redonkulously white and the sky is like insanely unnaturally blue. So like you can tell they photoshopped it. There are some days that that'll happen out here, especially if you're like if I was to drive from here west, which is basically in like 40 miles, there's like fucking nothing. But if I was to do that, eventually it would just be fields, and for some reason out in the fields around there, the sky gets so insanely blue, and like crazy blue skies and crazy white clouds always just seem like summer to me. So it's really weird when it's like that in the winter, because I look out and I'm like, oh, it's June. No, it's fucking not. It's 12 degrees outside. Like, I'm an idiot. um and for the last thing, my idea of the perfect summer day would be, this can't even happen yet, but it will be able to, and it will be awesome. Um, Going to a Royals game and having a beer. Don't judge me. And like, you have to tailgate. Like, you have to tailgate. So baseball and football games are so much better if you tailgate before, unless you do what me and my family did and go to a game at the end of November and it's freezing as shit. And oh my god, that was terrible. That was a horrible idea. And we tailgated. And we were definitely eating like brats at 10:30 in the morning. That was a little weird, but whatever. But like going to a Royals game, tailgating, having a beer, the Royals winning. So clearly this is never gonna happen. Um, and then like I don't even know, just driving. Like to me, driving is so summer because I think that's just because that's what I do whenever I'm bored or I'm like upset. I just drive. So that always feels like summer to me. But and then just going over to one of my friends' houses, hanging out. We're all obnoxious whenever we're together, so it would be very interesting.